Hey Pyros, Velmir here at Elite Fireworks with another video right here on our YouTube channel. So in this video, we're actually going to talk to you guys about some of our large heavy cakes. Now let me just turn the camera around. So if you are not familiar with large heavy cakes, now you might ask me, what are large heavy cake? What do you consider? What is an extra large heavy cake? Well, that's a great question, guys. And basically, here at Elite Fireworks, we classify our fireworks a little bit different than a lot of companies out there. But basically, especially with our Elite Fireworks exclusive items, you do know that you're going to have that classification right on there. But for any products that are not Elite Fireworks, for instance, let's just go and find one. So for instance, like Hot Mama from Black Hat, this is going to be classified as a large heavy cake. Now, what is the difference? So for instance, large heavy cakes are a mix of 350 to up to 500 gram cakes. Whereas extra large heavy cakes such as X Blast from Illyrian Pyro, this one is a pure 500 gram cake. Now, of course, even pure 500 gram cakes, we do say up to 500 gram because it does not take exactly 500 grams to get all the effects for every cake, right? But extra large heavy cakes are gonna fill your sky, and a lot of them are basically our fan-shaped cakes, whereas just large heavy cakes are gonna fill up your sky on just directly above you, basically. Now there's some variations where some large heavy cakes, such as Brave Soldier, we classify it as a large heavy cake, but because of the fan shapes are not as wide or something, that's why we just put it under large heavy cakes. However, though, you know, it can be a mix because it is a 500 gram cake. But anyway, the reason why we are breaking all of this in multiple videos, so if you have been following this series, you do know that we just recently showed you guys all of the 200 gram standard cakes that we have available. But right now, we are basically going to show you guys the large heavy cakes, and then we'll move on to the extra large heavy cakes, the no abs, the zippers, and so on. Why are we breaking this into different parts? Well, guys, there's way too many products here at Elite Fireworks, and we still do have more coming in because we are shooting this video before the season. So of course, once everything is in, it's going to be really, really amazing, but that's why we're leaving space. But anyway, now as far as large heavy cakes, we do have some of them in this side, where for instance, like Riding Shotgun from Brothers, 25 shots, Gunslinger, and I believe this is, what's the name of it? Badge of Honor. I do not know all of the Brothers items yet because if you guys do know, this last season actually, so this is our second season that we are getting a ton more of Brothers items. You guys have demanded it and we are delivering basically. So you do also have like Skyscraper, 30 shot, 500 gram. What I like about Brothers, all of these are going to be actually duration wise, I believe they're 1 minute. I might be wrong actually in mixing them up with highfalutin, but they might be 45 seconds or around 1 minute each. So one or the other, but either way, very long duration. Whereas something from Black Hat, such as the Freak, this is 15 shots large heavy cake, and let me show you some of the artwork. These are some of the details for this one, but yeah, this is actually part of the Black Hat combo cake. So there's 4 of them, 4 different cakes from Black Hat. And actually, this is the first colored box kit that Black Hat has created. So yeah, as far as the box kits here in Elite Fireworks, well, all of them, like for instance, we try for all of our products to go ahead and actually do colorful. Now there's a few items that so far we don't have. For instance, Solar Eruption, which is a zipper cake. We don't have a color box kit. However, though, we actually are planning to do that as well, even though it's a 1-in-1, right? Anyway, now as far as some of the other large heavy cakes that we have right here, we basically have a wall of a mix of Elite Fireworks and a mix of Black Hat large heavy cakes. Okay, so these are all mixture of basically 12 to 15 shots, 350 gram to 500 gram cakes with some of them. So for instance, with the Elite Fireworks products, out of all of these, Droid Fighter, Alpha Blast, Beta Zoom, and Omega Boom, basically Beta Zoom is the only one that is actually 350 gram, and again up to 350. What does that mean? It's not fully 350, it's slightly less, but it's very close to it. Same thing with these, right? So that's why we classify them. Whereas with a lot of companies, let's just say they go ahead and put 500 gram on something that might not even be 200 gram, believe it or not, just because the box looks big. Now, something that I like about Black Hat products, and it makes it very simple for customers to know. For instance, like if you were to look at Hawk Attack and all of the different sites, it's not going to say nowhere like it's not going to be classified as a 500-gram cake. So that's, for instance, with Black Cat fireworks, the easiest way to know that it's not a 500-gram cake, no matter what the sales rep is telling you, is if it doesn't say it in the box, it is not. So a perfect example of this is Living, right? If we were to compare Living, the box from Black Cat, or we were to compare Hawk Attack, notice there's nothing that says 500 gram on there, even though the box sizes, they're very similar. Now notice with Living, it does say it's a 500 gram aerial, so it's a Black Cat certified. That's basically the logo that they put in. Same thing, just because it's classified 500 gram cake, I do want to let you guys, and this is with every company, you know, but the only difference is some companies try to be more transparent than others, and in my opinion, that's kind of where you set the good from the great companies apart, because that transparency, in my opinion, is very important with customers. That's why everything that we do here at Elite Fireworks, we try to be as transparent as possible. But anyway, so right here, for instance, out of all of these, if you were to come to our store and see my recommendations for all of these, for instance, the Black Cat ones, personally, I do like Night Howler quite a bit, actually. It's a 15 shot. This one is a 500 gram cake, but right now they actually did not put it on the correct label side. But anyway, so this one is a 500 gram cake. I do also like Living. It's a really good one, and this one actually changed the name, so it actually wasn't just Living, it was like Living the Dream or something like that, I believe. But now this is with a new rewrap. Now as far as right here from Elite Fireworks, in this section, I love Joy Fighter, guys. And I know this little guy, I actually like the most. For instance, if I were to pick from all of the items in this section, I would go with Joy Fighter. It is hands down the best one in my opinion. Don't be fooled by the size of it, because it is a big cake, but we actually compressed the cake just to save on shipping. And actually, this is not going to be the only product that we're compressing. So next year, we're actually going to compress some of our canister shells too, such as Double Eagle, just so we can save money for shipping, so that way we can offer all of our products cheaper. So I think Double Eagle, once we get the new size, it's going to be actually at 35-40% cheaper than our regular price, which is a huge win for us, a huge win for you guys, because we can sell it cheaper and more of you guys can put it in your cart, and that means more Elite Fireworks booms, right? Anyway, other large heavy cakes that I had, so this is kind of like, as I mentioned earlier, there's like, that's why we try to do a smooth transition from large to extra large heavy cakes. But this is kind of like the transition, because with this one, for instance, it does have a mixture. So let me put it here. So notice here, it does have some W shapes as well, but majority of the shots are not going to be with W shape, but you're going to have the brocades, tails, shrubs, and so on to fill up your sky right above you, but you're going to have those wide breaks, but you're not going to have nothing as wide as, for instance, your X-Blast, which has the very nice mind effect. Like, it looks amazing, guys. But yeah, so that's where we have some classification. Other items that we have in the large heavy cake that is from our Texas Rogue company is Renegade Cowboy. 15 shots with this one. These are some of the statistics. And again, even though we classify some of our items as large heavy cakes, but because they don't fill up, they don't go as wide, that's why what we're trying to do here at Elite Fireworks, we are trying to give you more sophisticated cakes at a cheaper price. So for instance, if you're to buy a cake in the same price point as Renegade Cowboy, or the same price point as Alpha Blast and so on, with the Elite products, you are getting something more. You are getting multi-layers as well as unique effects that are not to that category. So that's why, and for the same price or lower. So that's our kind of like our goal with all of our house brands. Now, you might ask me, Valmir, as far as large heavy cakes, what is your favorite one? What do you choose? And actually, before we get to that, let's just show you some more, because we have, like I said, it kind of blends in. So we do have, for instance, from the Great American Fireworks Company, the USS Hazard. So that's one more right there. Of course, we do have like Magicology. So this one, and then of course from here on we get to what we classify more extra large heavy cakes, just because these are some powerhouse items, right? But anyway, let's go back to what I was saying. So my favorite, hands down, large heavy cake, it has to be, and first of all, it has to come from the Element. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the Element, so this is our box kit combo that we sell, that is, You know how I tell everybody, if you're buying canisters, you got to put a Hydra in your cart. Well, if you want to buy cake, you have to put the Element in your cart. It is by far our best selling cake in general. Now, of course, in specific categories, we do have some that sell more. So for instance, if you watched our 200 gram like standard cake series that we just showed all the cakes, I did mention H-Town Madness and why it was the best one. But again, watch that video so that way you'll know the reasoning why I say that. But anyway, overall, the Element, we sell so many. It's basically in almost every customer's cart, you know, just because they are that good. I hope during with the mic you guys are not hearing my puppy. Actually, my puppy is over there, so he's a little bit barking. But anyway, as far as the Elements, so you get 4 up to 500 gram cakes. Tube size, you're looking from 3/4 an inch to 1 7/8. So yeah, you're getting some big shots on there. Not majority of them, but of course you have some, right? Now, as far as the cakes that you get inside, you get one of each, basically one of these. So the first one that you are going to get is Quaking Earth, 20 shots, Blazing Fire, 16 shots. So total you're going to get 71 shots, but the next one, Gushing Water, 20 shots, and Breezing Air. Now what I like about these, they are so different from one another, so you're getting the variety. And again, for a large heavy cake, where we're selling these, basically all of our budget end cakes that we sell, we classify as large heavy cakes. But if you go with an Elite product, this cake, guys, we actually have people who buy these and sell them. For instance, we have a customer of ours in San Antonio in the previous season that he would sell these for $100 each, which it's ridiculous in my opinion. But again, that's the San Antonio market, right? But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So as far as the product right here, so for instance, what I like about this one, 15 shot, but look at the tail effects that you get on that. So there's nothing basic about that. And you get the W-shaped tails that go up all the way to the air, about 150 feet in the air. Then you're gonna have the willows brakes. With Gushing Water, it's very awesome that you also get like a missile effect. So you have strobes, crackle, missiles, which you usually do not get that type of effect in a budget like cake. Price point, for instance, with these one, I believe our sale price on this for this season, I think is $44.99. But if you buy the case, they come out at like around $37 a piece or something like that. And plus, we still count that towards our bonus program. So given the prices have gone up, if you get the Element, because I believe the whole case is like $144 if I'm not mistaken this season. But we still count it towards our bonus program. So, I mean, you're getting a really good deal, guys. Especially with how prices have been the last couple seasons, really. But hands down, my favorite one is Blazing Fire. So if you were just to pick one cake for this category, get Blazing Fire. If you've seen many of our videos, you know that I like noise, I like power, I like items that basically have a kick. And this is no exception. So it's just like H-Town Madness or the Hydro Bomb in their category. This is Blazing Fire. It's powerful cake. It's an amazing cake. So I highly recommend this one. Quaking Earth, it's amazing, but it's a different take. I do like it, but like I said, if I had to pick one, this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. But there you have it, guys. So let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite, I guess, because I know a lot of companies don't classify, don't have that middle classification like we do. But what is your favorite aerial cake that just goes straight up? So I'm not talking about some cake, for instance, like Banging Hard, where you're gonna have your sky filled up, you know, a fan shape. But what is your just straight up favorite, like up to 500 gram cake? Let me know in the comment below, because I'm always interested to see what you guys shoot, because of course, because we are seasonal and we only have one store in Houston, Texas, pretty much like 95% of you guys don't shop with us, at least not yet, because like I've mentioned in other videos before, we are actually planning to open a location outside of Texas, so then we can actually deliver fireworks to your door. But until we get there, let me know in the comment below what is your favorite cake in this category, because I would love to hear your opinion. But anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit a thumbs up, because it really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. I know I say this in a lot of our videos, but it really helps us a ton, and it just takes a couple seconds from your day, and we really appreciate all the support and everything, because we've been growing so much lately. But anyway, other than that, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys hopefully in June 24th, and if we don't, we'll see you right back on our YouTube channel really soon. Bye bye, guys.